It is the biggest game in football, the Championship playoff final. Leeds United take on Southampton with a place in the Premier League on the line. In most other seasons, these two clubs' points totals would have seen them coast to automatic promotion. Not this year, but that does mean a heavyweight final between two freshly relegated teams. Will Southampton bounce straight back up to the Premier League after an 11-year stint in the top flight? Or will Leeds boss Daniel Farke claim a third promotion up to the top league? Win, and it's the riches and prestige of the Premier League. Lose, and it's likely a summer of selling players ahead of another year of the monumental slog that is the EFL Championship. It's the biggest, most transformative game anywhere in English club football. Leeds v Southampton. Let's head to Wembley for the 2024 Championship playoff final. Welcome to London, welcome to Wembley, welcome to the playoff final 2024. I know they always end up being super tight, but I am really excited about this one. Leeds versus Southampton. We've got team news coming up. I've got about a 20-minute walk to the ground. I'm really starting to take it all in now. All of the colours down the M1. The atmosphere is about to start to build. Let's head to the home of football, Wembley Stadium, for the biggest game in football. Nosebleeds at Wembley, not the worst seat I've ever had in this stadium. Team news is in. Leeds unchanged. I think Saints unchanged as well. They're doing the three at the back with Ryan Fraser in the wing back spot, Adams and Stewart on the bench, so the options are there. Leeds are going with the team that battered Norwich in the semi-final second leg. As I say, these games are often very, very tight, but the quality on show here, this could be one of the best playoff finals we've seen. Let's get settled in for the biggest game in football.
Rick Barry, chair of the EFL.
Here we go, players are our EFL Championship playoff final, a £200 million game. It's pouring down with rain. Let's do this. Pretty open first 7 minutes of this one. Leeds have probably had the better of a couple of attacking set plays. Nonto getting narrow for them. Southampton definitely playing that back three shape with Walker Peters and Fraser as the wing backs. Panning out in Leeds' favour so far, but plenty of time to go. 0-0. Midway point in the first half. It's got very cagey, very cat and mouse now. Leeds actually quite happy to just sit behind the ball when Southampton are building up. It's getting more and more low margin with every minute that ticks by, and I think my hopes of a 2-2 or a 3-3 or a 3-2 or something like that could be first goal wins this one. 0-0, 22 gone. There you go, it's not cagey anymore. Adam Armstrong slid through their right hand channel. Really bad offside line from Leeds. I looked across, he looked onside to me, and Armstrong has put them in week after week in the Championship this season. Right foot across the keeper. Armstrong for Southampton. 1-0 as things stand. They are going to the Premier League. It's like David Brooks' playoff final is over. He went down a couple of minutes ago. He's just holding his shoulder now. I think Sam Odozie is going to be a first half substitute on the wing for Southampton, who lead 1-0.
And a little bit tetchy before half-time. Bednarek went into the book. Downs has smashed about 3 different players. Somerville's just gone into the book as well as we come up to half-time. 1-0 Southampton.
Leeds United 0, Southampton 1.
Half-time here, Southampton 1, Leeds 0, and I think Southampton have played this one pretty well. They eased into it, took the lead. It was Smallbone who fed Adam Armstrong through. He's playing down the middle today, but he's still picked up one of those little positions inside right spot, and he is such a good finisher. Leeds tried to kind of push a little bit between sort of 25 and 35, and then Southampton had the 2 best openings as the half wound down. Armstrong again from the short corner, decent save by Melia. I don't want to say it, but Leeds haven't really turned up yet, and they're certainly going to need to push on and improve in the second half. Else, we're going to be saying Southampton are in the Premier League in 45 minutes' time. Half-time, Saints 1, Leeds 0.
But what a start to the second half. Really good chances for both teams. A Dozy down the right for Southampton. He knocks it back. Stevens, the centre-back, with the shot well blocked. And then straight up the other end, Joe Rodon. Hell of a run from the centre-half. Willie Nonto seemed to take it off his toe. And the centre-back's all the way up towards the 6-yard box. And I think it's a great tackle by Smallbone. And then Somerville just taking too long on the shot on the return. A start that kind of implies goals, but we know how these games go. 1-0, 49 on the clock.
56 gone. Leeds are having their best spell of the game by far, keeping the ball really nicely and forcing Southampton into a few errors. If Southampton can weather this storm, probably go into the last sort of 30 minutes as hot favourites. 1-0, still that Leeds pushing. A chance for a Dozy on the counter-attack. I think this is going to open up more and more like that. Shaped it with the right foot, put it over the bar. Fraser out, Jay Adams into the game now. 20 to play.
Well, I suspect that's it for the subs. Dozy, the sub who came on, has come out for Southampton, and Manning coming in the left back. Leeds have taken out left back Firpo and put Matteo Joseph in. It can only just be all-out attack Hail Mary for Leeds United. They have 7 minutes plus stoppage time to get themselves back into this. Wow, that might wake Leeds up. Dan James, absolutely brilliant give and go, volleys it towards goal, smashes off the bar, really unlucky. The closest they've come, will it wake them up? 84 gone.
Well, we've had a long concussion protocol here. We're over the 90 minutes. They've put up 9 minutes stoppage time, but we're now over 91 and we still haven't kicked the ball. So this is going to go 102, 103, 104 minute game. 1-0 Southampton. Can they see out stoppage time and claim that final place in the Premier League? Oh, we're up to 99. I reckon there's going to be another 2. Southampton just trying to see this out. I think 2 minutes from the Premier League. Leeds need a goal. And there you have it. Southampton are back in the Premier League. Adam Armstrong with the only goal. They were the team that turned up on the day. There wasn't much in it today. There wasn't much in it between these teams right throughout the season. So many subplots as Russ Martin has finally delivered. Everyone said, is he all talk? Well, not anymore. He's put a championship promotion on his CV and beating his old boss Daniel Farker in the process. Southampton 11 seasons straight. They are straight back up into the Premier League and can prepare for another campaign at the top level in 24-25. Congratulations to Southampton, and he's just been announced as man of the match, Adam Armstrong. What a difference having a goal scorer in your team. I know we talk about possession, analytics, all of that stuff. Now, if you've got a guy who can stick the ball in the net as regularly as that man can, then you're going some, aren't you? Leeds, commiserations. They're going to be in the Championship for another season. Honestly, hand on heart, right now, I wouldn't change much. Daniel Farke scored 90 points. He knows his way out of this league. It'll be a year 2 parachute payment for Leeds next year. Yes, they will have to sell players in the summer, and the Vultures will be coming for their star men, the likes of Championship Player of the Season, Cree Somerville. But I think it's not going to be as difficult. We're not going to get 98 and 97 or 97, 96, whatever the top 2 scored this season. That would be my message to Leeds supporters. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I am going to head back in there and watch the trophy lift for Southampton, who are back in the Premier League.